Here we go, my friends.
Kind of
All
feeling
night.
chaotic
Also
energy
known
right
as
now, especially
AK
with
versus Galorys.
Stefano, I believe that's
Dante Deus
how you pronounce it. Kind of just
versus
watching,
Sato.
waiting for this play to happen. They only have one smoke.
Eyes on that, man.
Readily
The
available,
prodigies.
Nobody else left on A site. They could hold it or they can move.
But the other players on the server are also incredible good, man.
Solo play towards the A
This will be a good game.
Very interesting method here for All Knights as well, using a Sheriff on your Silva to try to fight down towards middle. And now you're trying to use that leverage rather the utility of that Neon to try to concuss some players. But Dante is the first to fall.
One enemy remaining.
Luckily enough for
Okay, on which way?
Galorys, definitely
He's solo, he's solo.
left onto the site now. The plant coming down, and it is going to be a round win.
Just jump around and bunny hop and dodge along these bullets. So the gun round now comes in for All Knights. A triple anchor setup towards this B site. And already the first blood from Kickoff.
Removing themselves from the situation at hand, but everybody else here
Spike down.
on All Knights, they're not going down without a fight. They did a great job at holding so far, but it's still luck
Player standing.
is readily available. Right there it goes. Already finding a Guardian shot. Pinch off. He's just slowly making his way around, and again, the silence is going to be deafening.
Lucky shot, man. He's a clutch player, bro. This kid is also pretty good, man. Here we go, man. We are back. So many take timeouts, man. This is crazy, bro.
If you continue to lose in these moments where you can't activate this aggression that you're trying to pull through on the defensive side,
Yeah.
doubt will start instilling here into the capabilities that you're bringing into this game. Yes, you lost a very close matchup against one of the tournament favorites, if not the tournament favorite to move into Ascensions this year. But against Galorys, the #1 seed right here.
Okay, better start for them now.
So far for All Knights to push down towards middle.
Dude, and it just continues going down, man. All Knights. Is this the time for them to really seek back to that redemption? It might just be Galorys. Not really knowing what to do in a situation like this one. Now having down to this 1v1.
4K for him, man. That's nice. 4-1.
Hi! I'm pissed!
And now there it goes. All right, Sato. Sato finding an entry inward, but I was surprised that it worked so well. Two players
Look at
watching
him,
the
man.
angle. And somehow Sato does manage to make it out alive.
Oh
though.
my
They didn't have one
god,
to play
he's
with.
so different,
The
bro.
ultimate's still available. Nobody else peeked the angles. All Knights, they know better than to do that. Instead,
This guy too, man. This guy too is insane, bro.
And it's beautiful, beautiful from Dante.
Player standing.
This would be a fun game.
Galorys, they do manage to retrieve that. And just as it was before.
Gotta save this
maybe
weapon, man.
another round win here.
You have no money, dude.
Starting to see at least why All Knights were putting so much importance and pressure.
I don't understand, bro. I swear to God, I don't understand.
Completely halted Galorys on that walk contact up towards A. They're trying to activate. Look, so who gets the headshot there onto Dante, and there's the hat. And yeah, A site's open. Time to Neon. Your way in.
And they're still going, not going out easily just yet. All Knights now. They have been spotted.
Running 10 for the angle.
Exactly where they are. Galorys is
Same
going to
for
try their
Adverse.
absolute best to keep them out of harm's way. Looking at Util, though, it's not going to be too hard to do that. All Knights. Savando might just be able to gain some access to the entry. Rolling Thunder makes its way in. Everybody else can make its way in as well. Already seeming like everybody else trying to apply that pressure. And as it said, maybe just well and done there. All Knights finally taking it back. Yeah, it might just be it. The defusal there. I mean, Evil definitely looks a little bit frisky here, but either way, so many players watching.
Gotta set up the paranoia when you break the trip too. You won't really hit the Silva.
It's still sort of relaxed though now, especially with the entry
30 seconds left.
somewhat not making its way. They did back them off. Plan B, what's that gonna look like? Now the plan does have to go down. Util-wise, looking good in favor of Galorys, but not really so much. Maybe now Nika Machine actually is able to possibly catch out one, but it doesn't matter. Galorys still do have the plan, is able to play down to this 2v4. There's
Okay.
potential there, though maybe not. Already one down. And look, not feeling so lucky
the
right
movement
now.
was so
Might
clean.
just be it for them, though, Cam. And the time really is of the essence. Can they isolate these
Yeah, that was
fights? No,
tough
they
for him.
can't. Sebando is the one to shut it down. Galorys, they know exactly what All
Tense
Knights
position.
is playing for. Is going to watch this Sebando. leaving the smoke here, but it doesn't really do too much. Of course, you know, when you have the neon, there is easy access left onto the site regardless, but still watching this, hoping they can catch some sort of sight line. And they do, but it doesn't work well.
Yeah, Savannah was trying to play the top of the news, trying to play the 10 spot, but instead he got a 10s at home. Couple of whip shots, but still an opportunity here for All Knights to fight back with that slide. Dante with the opening, and they're pitching back into the B site.
Cage triggered.
Definitely now, at least, they can still
What?
themselves intact. Galorys, okay.
And the road is over, man.
For a second.
Savage 4.
The first one trying to be the most aggressive one.
This is so frenetic.
That's a start.
What?
Have it right in the back, too. Okay, All Knights, though, they still try to make some sort of aggression moving forward, but...
The pace was insane, man.
So 1 minute, 20 seconds left. So much time left on the clock, and All Knights, they're just running it down on the pistol round to try to retrieve that first hand win down inside of this
That's
game.
a clean round.
Making it so much easier as well.
Felt like I was watching Call of Duty with the amount of slides that are coming through here with both of these neons and the tracing that came through for both Dante and Sato. Still going to be quite strong. 3 Vandals, 2 Bulldogs, because they didn't lose too many of those rifles in that previous round. Mid control is going to be the priority for All Knights to pinch back towards the A site.
This is interesting. I like this play.
Oh, that paranoia was nice, though. It did push them back. Rude. Actually, now this is rude. Dante literally just did not care about what was going on down behind. Nobody watching mid as well, so that's going to be a huge detriment to the A site. Getting a bit more clear than it was the last time, though. 3v3, no player advantage at most, but it's still the refrags that are coming through, and nobody.
Evil Kiki has everything.
Everybody looking for the isolation, but somebody else being just behind. But now the drone able to recollect some sort of information down towards the A site.
Oh, he made a step. Spotted there by Luxo and picked off. Everything looked really good so far for both of these teams. The rifles that they were able to carry over into this round are going to be their strongest weapons. They're trying to pinch back towards middle, but easy here for all to move out for a plan on B.
Yeah, Sato just went for it. And that's going to be good, though. Especially now with an aggressive take outside of mid, you were able to find, you know, the majority. All Knights definitely getting the refrag in, but Sato is not going down with
he's so good.
Especially now with the fact that they are feeling that resolve moving forward within the round. Information more at least given.
Man, these guys are so good with the neon, bro. So clean.
A machine is not, and it just gets harder and harder. 4 players now left on the defense. Huge shot, but you just can't get away from it. Everybody else on Galorys winning
That's nice,
out.
bro. That's what I like to see.
Round.
And All Knights now going back into a scenario where they have a Stinger and Overdrive available for a take. It might be the same type of play, just trying to find that timing. Dark towards Boba. It works out, beautifully done.
Either way, yeah, Dante. It wasn't a lot to honestly do there. It felt like everything played out perfectly in terms of what they were throwing there for Galorys, but now All Knights, they're the ones in the lead at this point. Still left up to 3 players to try to get themselves back. Is Sato going to try to utilize that high gear? Or is it just going to be left up to whatever the case might be? Could isolate the fight, maybe see as to where everybody is, but they know exactly where they are. In this case, they can't do anything about it, maybe other than try to get the stun through. But there comes Sato! Not knowing Dante's there watching. And it becomes impossible. Nothing to play against. Instead, just trying to see what they can do. It comes to lack of information, but they can't do anything.
Oh my god, bro.
It's pretty much just set in stone, dude. What 360s in the air, and it's over.
Will Rude be able to save his Vandal on the exit? He will not, but thankfully, maybe.
Only one up on 7, I
might be able
think.
to pick it up here with. Yep.
30 seconds left.
It's the execution after all here towards that site. They want to try to leverage Hunter's Fury for the bullseye, but they let the spike all the way down towards A. And Sabano couldn't get that lurk into that B site that allows Neurotheft to come up, and then Galorys to understand where the players are. So they could start rotating right away. Rude alone towards the back of the spawn. Double swing.
Yeah, that's the round, bro.
Yeah, double swing does make some sort of sense.
They should save these weapons. Not gonna lie, they should save it.
Rude, which would have been their only access of entry here, and maybe closing out some of these angles, but maybe the angles don't need to be closed out. Instead, Galorys
bro, he's so low.
Don't need any help from anyone. They have Evil to give themselves some sort of leeway, though, stuck into this 1v1 Tinchoff.
Yo, bro, kick. That was well played, bro. Who said they didn't to save it, bro? Who said that?
Nice push out towards the back of the default to get those 2 kills into elbow. Because everything else has been looking pretty good in terms of the macro play from All Knights. And going back to the tried and true. A TP across, allowing Dante to move up and get that freebie onto Rude. Behind the Hunter's Fury, out on the attack.
So hard to kill this man.
Comes okay now. Galorys in the ultimate, so they're able to pinch themselves down to the back. Still up to them.
Well played, bro.
Of course, Galorys, they have nothing to hold on to.
They changed the pace completely, man. Last round was so slow now.
To one, but it's possible. I mean,
it was
great
fast and we worked out, man. The money from Galorys is not good.
No way. So there's that call. Half shields for a couple of players, full rifles for the rest. Quick engagement from All Knights inside B, especially with the TP. And potentially an open site to plant for All Knights.
Again, really good at getting themselves onto sites. How good are they at holding it? It seems like right now, valiant effort really put into perspective here. But Galorys, they are just looking for that 11-11.
Okay, that was clean, bro. Flawless round to tie the game 11-11.
Just full-flooded with the rolling thunder and allowing for them to tie up the game and be close. But now this time around,
man, this is crazy, bro.
On the A side, as soon as they come back from the replay, and there's only
the
one
pace
player
is so
left
fast,
now
man.
towards the A side. It's Orango, and he has no choice but to hold things back for a bit and even fall back now that the hat's been thrown out.
Oh, they've gotten the silhouettes of these players. Looking for the plant to make its way, but of course, not much to do down in center side. Savando's just waiting for the moment to strike, but again, I mean, you're looking at the util usage, not
That's
a lot
huge.
to hold back. Instead, you are going to have to use Force, as Luck just did. And slowly progressing their way back onto the site is working out for the defense.
What? You don't save him.
They finally finish off the curse that has been set on them before.
Good trades, man. Perfect trades, dude.
Finally pull through with a match point, and this might just be the last, or maybe, I mean, maybe we're going down to OT.
Oh, look at him, look at him. He's saying some nice stuff, bro. He's saying, bro, you played that so well, man. Come to dinner. GG, OT, man. Remember that this is AK map pick, bro. Yesterday, Galorys
to have that rolling
play
thunder, so
Haven, and they look good. And was the first time they play Haven, bro.
For sure, OT.
But now, AK has material to study, so they can prep better.
Just in case, unless they want him to pick up an orb instead. But you heard the L drone coming out, trying to find information on the side here.
And you thought that playing Valorant, you don't have to study, bro. Oh, you're so wrong, man. You're so wrong.
Because again, it's those mid pinches that are so good here for All Knights. But this time, it's just a walkthrough towards the market. It's opened up. There's still great trips coming out on the defensive side. Oh, what a flash.
Making their way back to it, though. Okay, now finally is that sort of sense where All Knights, they can.
That's what I like to see, man. OTs, close games,
still don't have
beautiful games.
The Rolling Thunder, I mean, I guess it doesn't even matter at this point, because
nope.
What all is
Competitive
it?
games.
Maybe. I mean, listen, 2v4.
And great util. I mean, it's doable. I do agree. There's still a lot of util available here for Galorys. There's a flash. There's a smoke they could throw. A concuss here to allow Sato to go for a hero play. He's doing it.
Oh my gosh, and the whiff is what gets it. The whiff is what gets it done. And Rude is now facing the wrong direction. And All Knights have taken it down to over time. Be here in
So
the
Silence,
1 minute
what's
going
happening?
down. Under wraps in this moment, Outdoor finally able to make its way, but of course the tags come through. And Galorys, they're just looking to shut this down immediately. Not even waiting the full minute.
I'm gonna start playing Neon, bro. Not gonna lie, this shit seems so fun, man.
Finding the players that will not help it. All Knights there for Dante. So left up to this 2v1. Although this time the Rolling Thunder readily available for Urango. So there it is. Yeah, finally able to get Nico Machine. And at this point, they've stalled for time enough.
And I like it. The Rolling Thunder preemptive the last time, but this time around just to allow enough time for the fault line to move up so they could go for a stun in the Pulse plant. There's that first dart. It pings towards the left and right, but unfortunately there, Nico looked left instead.
here with Jerome.
Oh, beautiful.
Kind of trying to make its way to diminish whatever's in the process of trying to move up, but it's Dante now. Dante
And these guys are so
literally
good, bro.
just won't let
28
go.
kills for
Okay,
him.
hey, we're losing, so let me just step it up for a second and get this down in the bag, and it seems like that's working.
Wait, they close the
30
door too and a
seconds
camera on middle so that the fast Dion can try to pivot across, but the spike's not on his back, so they're still gonna have to try to find space on that side. Comes down to hero plays from Luxo, gets it done on the first kill.
Man, he's so clean, bro. Evil kick. He's a clutch player. He's a clutch player. They double pick it. They double pick it. That was all play. That was all play, bro.
Or sorry, evil to make it happen.
Should not give any hint here. Oh,
Here.
the Galorys is trying to work up towards middle.
And they're rushing it big. Sato's not.
Oh my
even too
god.
much
Trevor
of a fear
Trey.
in the world. There goes Rude though, finally up with the 2K.
Who stopped this guy?
Who's going to be the first one to take away from this OT? It could as well be All Knights, especially with the resolve that they've been showing. But Galorys, they can't lose this one out. If anything, All Knights
You can win this.
incredibly strong on the attack. So now with the defense slowly resigning itself, this could just be the time for All Knights to run away with it, unless Urango has something to say about it. The
Winnable.
first shot comes through, and still so much util to utilize. This is perfect moment for them to keep it. 7 seconds left until the fault line. Not only that, but now a flash. Able to finally recognize where some of these players are. The isolation huge, but of course the time isn't too much of the essence there. They peaked too early.
Yo, if he used the other skill before, man. But yeah, we're
Oh,
stuff,
they're
we're
gonna
stuff,
get it
bro.
though. The fault line, he peaked and he split across the fault line that came through here on the pulse plant. So you're gonna keep those players anchored up. The camera's watching top mid, they can't watch main. This is a free plant potentially.
And they have it. Oh my gosh, a beautiful
You saw the
JVP coming
performance
through
that
from
just on the
Dante too.
crosshair?
This is like,
That's beautiful,
that
man.
has to
That's
hurt.
beautiful.
You lose
Yo,
two
this kid
players
is
so early on off the rip,
he's
and Urango's
clean,
one
man.
of them, and
He's
that's gonna
clean. The way he
suck
plays is
losing out on
beautiful,
your
bro.
breach.
On two players for sure, and the Aldron's not getting
He's
too much
fast,
value.
he's calm.
He's gonna say, oh yeah, the site's clear, we're playing pulse plant B,
impressed,
of
bro.
course. Bedge. But Paranoia comes out, and now it's an opportunity to fight back.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful smoke on the billboard, though.
Oh my gosh, they tried their best too to keep everybody kind of intact in the extremities there, but
Wait.
there goes Galorys. Okay, Sato finally bringing it back, but Tinchoff, no, this is perfect. All they need to do is peek at the correct
No time, no time, bro. No time. What a sneaky position that is, bro. GG.
It's going to be a finish coming through for All Knights, and they look tired as should be. At the same time, excited. I mean, listen, that was a long game.
Look at this.
He's real hype.
After this game, we're gonna go to dinner together, my
For
friends.
sure, because it comes down to these moments as well when you're looking at the international level, at least for the regional,
think they were, bro.
international, if I can put it that way, the Americas. It's always, usually, you're seeing like the Brazilian teams taking the upper hand over LATAM. And we won't even have time to talk about that change yet now because there's players.
Here we go.
All Knights looking for the
Haven, man.
contact on the top of C as Galorys are pushing all the way down here towards this B side, looking for the
Bye-bye,
lurk
Sato.
and the flank. But that trip's
On the
gonna be
jet
everything.
this time, bro.
Opportunity enough for All Knights to have a free plant, an easy
He's
plant.
pretty
and
good
even
at this
potentially
agent,
flip
man.
a site.
Planted.
TP across is not going to get hurt, though. This will be an opportunity for a first pick from Luxo.
Cage
And that pick
The
goes down
second
there.
player? Oh, they know.
Now
They
for All
know.
Knights at this point, they're just applying a lot
How
of
that was not a kill,
pressure,
bro?
already starting off to the defensive side. But they did manage to get majority. So yeah, that 2v2 equal playing field now. They can finally see if they can keep that post plant positioning well intact. But already,
They need a
really
good start
working out in
here.
favor of All Knights. That is going to be Galorys' first round.
And they're just trying to close it in. But look at All Knights. They're going for a force buy. Stingers all across. Maybe why you don't have an Astra. You want to
Balls
have
to go.
flash coming through on the flood. And it works.
Yeah, the first buy on this map on B, man. TSM did the same thing, bro. And it worked out as well.
Comfortable. Honestly, yeah, over towards the C site. Seems like nobody's
Especially
coming out
with the
alive
new.
when you're on the side of Galorys. But they did fight hard for their lives. And there is potential to bring it back. Of course, a buy round coming through from All Knights. They're intending to keep this round in their pockets, and they just want to end it off in a flawless 2-0. So is that going to be the case? Maybe. They can keep this one intact already. Sato is not making it any easier now.
Remaining.
Alongside their teammate, potential.
Oh, he can defuse. He
With
can
other
defuse.
expectations coming along, they know all they need to do is make sure that this post plant scenario is going to work out. They know they've waited long enough to know that this is going to be a fake, and they're backing themselves off the halfway point, maybe rushing it down. All they can do is find him, but they hid behind box. He's going to be Sato. Nice play.
Okay,
Sato with the
okay. I like
coastal
that,
fake.
man.
Was trying to find the
That was
opportunity.
nice.
Sato a line of sight here with that outlaw, and you just let them flood back against you is perfect. But now overdrive out, recon dart pinging one towards the right side, and here comes the finger blaster and takes down Sato in the back of
This
the
guy,
side.
bro.
Oh, that util is just everybody's stunned every single time, man. The util around it is so good.
That, like,
And they play well around him, man.
insane. And Dante, seriously,
This is a
massive
save for
player without
Galorys.
I mean, by all means, all nights they. Wow, they're literally just letting Dante do his thing at this point. I feel like that's just the way things are gonna go from now on. Okay, let me get one behind. Let's see what I can do right here.
Okay.
Okay, the peek doesn't necessarily work. Listen, take it back. I'm so sorry. I cursed you. I take it back.
There's still a hat at least and a trip, so that gets information. B site's open. They'll get the double smokes in and maybe even plant for the A link because they don't have that second smoke on the left side. And there you go. They'll plant on that side. Hunter's Fury coming through. It cancels the plant for a bit, allowing the rotate to happen for Galorys.
Not ready. Deploying drone.
And they did close that down. That's gonna be good for now.
Enemy
So, you know, with the spike ticking and all, it is gonna feel, yeah,
good.
lots and lots of pressure. And they're looking for an excuse to use this. Durango just waiting by, and of course information comes through, but this is beautiful. They do use at least a stun to kind of revert that. And the tactic is great, but what is All Knight's going to do after this? I mean, at this point, they need to back off. Durango finding two of their own just due to that impatience.
Sabano's inserted though. If he gets this pick onto Sato, this would be huge.
30
Not
seconds.
even
Oh, they're getting easy kills, bro.
Just to rotate, they're inserted everywhere.
They look more calm, bro.
Oh.
The Brazilians look
Either way,
desperate
they
right
do
now.
manage to win out that fight, but a 2v1.
Oh, no.
But if Luck can
This is
actually
not
catch
good.
this out, no, this is going to be beautiful. This
He
might be the
defused?
time for them to take it. They know that the rotation's coming in way too late. And it's Tinchoff that might just be able to make it in time. Taking in the
Oh,
1v1,
my.
they know it's half. So they know the timing of it all. And of
Oh
course,
my
the headshot
God,
comes in.
dude.
It is timing to the max.
They're running away with this game, bro. Galorys
Expensive round. though,
needs
for them
something,
to
man.
win.
Galorys needs Sato, bro. Why did you say Tama?
But they got so many rounds in their pocket. Got money to work with.
Yeah, have it locked down. Okay, Rude is there.
They're getting destroyed, man. This attack side is too strong from them. Too strong, bro. They cannot stop. They cannot deal with this guy Neon, bro.
You have the op, you missed the shot! And now they know the op is there. Sato, all he can really do at this point
This
is
is
run
gonna
away
be hard
from the
for him to save,
situation
bro.
and then pray for the best coming into the next round. But, you know, with the op in hand, they know that it's there. They're going to take extra precautions.
Cover going out.
And money. So much money right now for All Knights.
This
So
is
they
not
will try to
Sato.
find Sato. Sato did a good move here, moving out towards the gong. Because he shot that shot towards the spawn. You would think here he'd try to stay towards heaven, towards hell, towards A site. He should be okay. Nonetheless, though, this is still All Knights continuing with so much utility and pressure that Galorys cannot fight against. And this is first-hand experience here that Galorys is currently...
Spike planted. Bomb grenade out.
Possible final moments of All Nights. If Galorys has anything to say about it, this is huge potential. Okay, to reel things back in. This might have to be the round to do so. If not, they're back into another economic despair.
They need this round, man.
Up and out of it, but Dante's absolutely insane, winning out the majority of those fights. It doesn't matter. The duelist making the moves. Now everybody else trying to move themselves back in. Galorys, they can't seem to win the fight, but the op slowly makes its way back.
Yeah,
and
they
it's
are
beautiful.
just getting destroyed here, man. Not much to
Closes
say.
it.
Hey,
They
choo-choo.
Some of the difficulties are rising. This isn't going to be easy. Already, though, Tinchoff so huge off of that. But the timing is immense. They knew Sato
Nice.
could take care of it. What else? What more can they do other than really try to push themselves forward here? Of course.
Oh my God, Sato, that was crazy, bro.
Still gets one, regardless of what was going on. Oh my gosh, it's chaotic.
Please, Galorys, win this round so we can have a game here, bro.
Hunter's Fury TK on top of that when Sato finally survived.
Holy shit, that was sick, dude.
Against the push, the aggression.
Yeah. This is so over,
pushing
bro.
out towards the
Oh,
spot.
man. No
And
OT
then on
again, bro.
Dante is just Smoke in the mirror. Yes, getting the first kills, but
Nice.
if the
No
rest of the
map
team
3, I
needs to
think,
pick up
man.
the whole,
Danger, dude.
his cast is going to be off the charts on the first half. That said, though, it's time for Galorys. They've seen this strat before, for sure. We've seen the dart coming through, and that's why we have the cages for Tinkoff to play inside Tinkoff rather than play inside the site and get the first blood.
Oh no, they're not even finding the tricks. They're shooting in the right spots, but they can't find it. And that's gonna
This
suck.
dude does so
maybe
much
not
work,
Dante's
bro.
there. So you already know there's gonna be a free one left too. That's the thing though, Galorys, they have had
New in the right hands, bro.
so many
It's
strong
just
moments.
so
but
strong.
Now it just seems like
It's
they're
OP.
just getting so much pressure already set into them, especially now with the flank. But this is good. This might be the turnaround they need. Finally, the confidence starting to pick itself back up. Wide swing. Just doesn't work out the way they planned, but the headshots are there.
Okay.
And Galorys, they're back, baby.
That was unfortunately a mistake.
They actually won the round, man.
Verso. Dante, I don't know if you're going to be able to get these taps.
1% of hope.
You know, okay, 410, listen, we've made it to OT before, we can do it again, but now the wide swing comes through, and it's going to be Evil that does manage to get a takedown. Galorys is back, and they're better than ever.
Exactly, and that's what you're starting to see. It was some labored shots going into the last few rounds of the first half, and you're starting to see it being much more difficult to fight back in these
One
duels
is true
that
for
were
Nago.
so
God has a
good
plan
to
for it, bro.
long-range fights for all nights in the very
If they win this round, I believe in a
the Rumble
comeback.
survives at 1 HP. Now after the plant 1 away from a Rolling Thunder and has full utility to delay the flood back from the spawn. So it'll have to come down to Dante's aim.
Oh my, the base is coming.
They might have that, though. Okay, they do push themselves forward. Oh, Dante's insane! Headshots!
Oh my god, what is this guy playing, bro?
Although regardless, I mean, they did manage to get the first two. They've opened up the site so beautifully. Dante, is it gonna be a 4Q 1v1?
Yeah, if you clutch that, bro, you're like Aspas then, bro.
Simple clutch coming through from Luck.
Shadows.
That smoke's gonna actually be a really good application of pressure. Sato can't get by regardless. The paranoia working in cohesion to everything else, and it just makes the play work. Everything feels so rich. Now the TP going over down towards A, and the fast rotation commences. Dante, though, is going to be very, very big expense here, especially with the ult coming through.
Will he overheat, though? That's the biggest question, because that TP from Luxo was actually really good. And it's the overheat, but it's a spike down. It works out.
Do they have it?
The time.
Maybe so. I mean, at this point, definitely having the fights, but still stuck behind. Box managing to make this work, though up top.
Spike planted.
1 second left. They do manage to get the spike planted. 45 health left on Nico Machine, and how is the machine gonna work today? Oh my gosh, I thought they were gonna die upon fall, but the impact was not
What's
enough. And that's
happening,
okay.
dude? Oh, it was so close, too, that you saw it from all nights. So good on them on Galorys' side to really pivot out and really find these hits.
Dude, well, I mean, only one down, though, luckily enough for the attacking side. But for Galorys, that could be very detrimental. The A site now not having too much util to play with down to the post plant. They could use Urango there, though. They do have the ultimate, so maybe keeping the extremities out of the way. It seems like the pings are coming through, so they're planning one of their own here for Nico Machine, and the timing, it could work.
They're trying to bait out that Rolling Thunder by tapping onto that spike. And I look at how forward that trip is from Tinchop. You can't really break that trip to come across, and even if they break it, they have so much time to act upon it. A second tap here to try to bait once again the Rolling Thunder. Finally gets broken. A recon dart in, and this might be the full stick. But the recon dart, it gets shot right away, and that's going to keep all nights inside this A site to get ready to flood back.
Oh, they're ready for it, too. Who's going to put it out first, though, is the question.
TP.
Maybe in cohesion, they could do so, but of course not.
Oh my god, the movement was perfect, bro. The movement was perfect.
As now, they're completely taken away.
Smoke being thrown. And this is, again, this is now going to be a contact of Dante towards this long. If there's a drone that comes through, he tries to dash away. A paranoia can be thrown by Sabanto, and Dante.
Oh my god, this guy, he's the real god, bro. Dante deals.
That's crazy.
It's just, honestly,
God.
just don't stand there. I don't feel like that's the only piece of
over.
advice. That's the
It's
only piece of
over.
advice.
I hope
This
it's
is
hit
crazy.
skin franchise, bro.
What can you do at this point? Almost a win condition after this timeout. That's something that Galorys has been doing is leverage the lockdown, leveraging their ultimates to try to get possession of the round. It's only
so
left
lit as well.
Rude alone there. Yeah, they're
Every game, man.
So
Every
good
game he
by
destroys
All
people. Look at him.
I'm so impressed.
Maybe
The double
point for
shot
all
dart
nights.
Because of an unfortunate TP.
This kid, man. The real deal, bro.
Are looking for some sort of retake, some sort of victory. But Dante, he's been in this position before. He's been good with the shots. He might just be able to take away again, dude. The smoke.
Oh my god, man. Valorant is on fire, bro.
Everything. And you are next in the lineup, Durango.
They say about the Inferno of Dante, bro.
Like it is.
Now I know why.
Game
GG.
shall be the GG for a quick ending and a beautiful, beautiful series. There it goes. The stretch, the talk, and everybody's having a good time.
The Black Light Fall is to finish it there. That was so sick coming in from All Knights overall, and Galorys, unfortunately here, they're gonna feel it right now after coming out of these two games 0-2.